Promises are being made again to fix the grim water problem that has upended the lives of hundreds of people in an Ontario First Nation. The Neskantaga First Nation is a remote community about 430 kilometers northeast of Thunder Bay. For 25 years now, they've had to boil their drinking water, and now the water has been completely turned off because an oily substance was found in the water supply. Preliminary test results show high levels of hydrocarbons, a compound that can pose a health risk. Those who live there say it's shameful this can happen in Canada. Mike Couture reports.
This is what we're asked to live like this
in Canada.
Former chief of Neskantaga First Nation was getting water the only way that's safe in his community. Earlier this month, an oil sheen was spotted in the water reservoir. The treatment plant had to shut down, and most members of the community were airlifted to Thunder Bay.
We're living in a country that's very rich. Why does it have to be like this?
I've never had access to clean drinking water. I'm 50 years old.
Chief Chris Munias is calling for a complete overhaul of the water system, saying the current situation can't continue.
Young mothers go to the lake to scoop water from the lake so they can bathe their children, so they can ration the bottled water that's being provided.
His community has been under a boil water advisory for 25 years. Now, in 2015, the Trudeau Liberals promised an end to all water advisories on First Nations territories by March of 2021. The Prime Minister points out progress has been made, but he wouldn't directly address the issues at Neskantaga.
It is difficult, as we all know, to end these long-term boil water advisories. Otherwise, other governments would have done it.
A spokesperson for Indigenous Services Minister Mark Miller went a little further, saying efforts have been redoubled to help the community, adding, quote, "The construction of the community's new water treatment plant is in its final stages. Upgrades to the wastewater plant have been funded by ISC and are currently underway." Local leadership is refusing to let people back home until the federal government meets some basic demands, including making water available 24 hours a day, even if that means residents have to boil it first. Mike Couture, Global News, Ottawa.